Alrighty. What is up, everybody? I'm able to hear myself twice. Oh, that's why. Alright. So, today, I got a very special treat for everybody. Um, First off, ta-da. Bam! 2 cameras in your face. If possible, I'd like to fix this so you see me better. Ooh, la la. Yeah, right? Thank you. I got a couple dope-ass things going on. I got a subscription to JapanesePod101, which, if you don't know what that is, um, fucking sawbones. If you don't know what it is, it's a website you can go on to learn a bunch of languages and stuff like that, but mostly Japanese. Oh yeah? Just now doing it, huh, sawbones? Hmm? Also, I got, if you can't tell, I got new equipment. I got a better mic that cost me way too much money with the boom arm and everything like that. I got 2 different cameras so I can do drawings, Japanese study, and stuff like that. Hey man, okay, you just you're just jealous, okay, of the many talents I have with this voice. I am the god. No. But yeah, and I'm chatting with, if you saw Bones, you would know who these people are. Moot and Zach, which in character would be old Dan Merrick. What is he now? He's Lee Panzer as well. And then Coda. You currently sound like the Kool-Aid man? What do you mean? I need the stand for this camera. Right now, I have like a little rubber puck underneath my like SanDisk drive. Yes, Dan Merrick and Lee Panzer both died. You were right. Yeah, 100%. I, God, they died so fast. I was not expecting him to kill him off so quickly. Uh, I'm pretty sure mine's from walking 24/7 at Disneyland and shit. Just the cold weather. Oh, which one is it? Oh no. Give me 1 second here. Hey guys, say hi to the chief. Moot. I said say hi to your chief. The chieftain. I made you jelly. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Dude, Universal Studios, you need to go. Like, screw Disneyland, screw Disneyland California. Wait, you can't. You should. Oh, there you go. I unmuted him. My bad. Disneyland California, and Universal. Like, only go to Universal. Disneyland California. You can just fuck off with that. That's not even important, dude. Universal Studios. That's the way to go. I haven't been more inspired in my entire life to make content. But I want to learn some languages. So that was my first time going all together. So I feel you, dude. I've never been, and I'm fucking 24 right now. Like, you're a bit longer because you're 31, but whatever. Oh, by the way, I've almost made What was it? Either I've almost made affiliate
Hey, Moot,
or
grow
I've
the rest of
almost
these
made
marijuana
partner.
seeds.
Can't remember. One of the two.
Yeah, here comes more.
100%.
Here you go.
Affiliate. Yeah, affiliate. I'm
Okay,
I'm
so
very
first
close.
of all, Mr. Sawbones, alright, if that's even your real name. Alright, me and a Mexican are growing stuff right now, okay? We are growing 30 cocaine, actually 40
30
cocaine
cocaine.
plants and 20 marijuana, okay?
All right, let's get
And we
started
are
on
going to
this.
sell it not for the tribe, but for our own personal gain.
Playing as our tribal characters. Why are you making us out to be such bad people?
Cause you are.
We are
I am,
tribe.
I am
We
one
will
bad
burn the
bandito.
tribe down to the ground.
I am one
and
bad
and we
mojito.
lost it.
Sawbones, let me know how the audio is, by the way. Are they like super loud, or should I turn them down a little bit? What do you think?
Well, here I will test it. One. Okay.
Was that loud?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
He says we're good. We're good. All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
No problem. Always,
That was very uncalled for.
It was. Hey, it was trying to help, man.
I
And
was
it worked.
counting. You just completely.
Moto.
Are
Are you talking about Moot?
Sorry.
Yeah, Moto is my character,
He's Moto.
but I have like 3 characters.
So do I. Except I don't use Jericho.
I don't use my deputy.
I have Antonio Suarez and Coda.
There you go. Should be good there.
Yeah, I managed to convince Coda to make a Mexican character after everyone
Well, you didn't
harassed
convince
him
him.
and killed him and
And then he fucking like I had just made this Mexican character and they thought that I was another
The hell is
fucking
this?
they thought that I was Corbin's fucking Mexican character. And then they came and arrested
Oh no,
me.
I don't
I
need
was like,
this
you
information.
stupid pendejo. I was like, I ain't got shit.
yeah, literally his character's very first like 30 minutes he gets arrested for.
And not even got searched, like got arrested and searched, and then I got killed.
This pathway right
Just
here. I'm
'cause,
so
fuck
confused.
it.
It used to be easier. Go
That was the
dashboard.
story that started Antonio's adventure.
And now
We did introduction to
Mexicans with a crazy
Japanese.
profit.
This is what I wanted to start with.
On this guy,
There you
this
go.
God and shit. I just call him Padre.
Vincent, look at my pose.
Got arrested and it lit on fire with 2 fire arrows.
Yeah, he was hiding on top of the fucking I saw him up there and I could have shot at him, but I didn't. I wanted to see what he was doing, and then he just shot me with 2 fire arrows, and I'm like, well, nothing I can really do now. Might as well just die. So I just let him kill me. I was like, fuck it.
Should be able to turn that down a little bit so it's not so piercing.
Hi, welcome to Introduction to Japanese. My name is Alicia, and I'm joined by...
Hi everyone, I'm Risa. In this series,
Sawbones.
you learn everything you need.
Sawbones, how does that sound compared to them when they talk? Is it too loud? I want to get it kind of perfect. I'm sorry I'm asking you, but you're the one in chat. Okay. Like, I know you're not a mod or anything. I'm sorry, bro.
Need to know to get started learning Japanese.
That's right, and we're here to help guide you through your journey. In this lesson, you'll learn the reasons you should start learning a new language, why you should learn Japanese in particular, and how to get started.
Why?
Let's begin with the most obvious question. Why learn a new language?
Oh, that's very
There are
clear.
countless reasons, but perhaps the biggest one of all is that it could actually change your life. Learning a new language unlocks new pathways that are off limits to you now.
All right, good.
There are certain things that you simply cannot do without having the technical or cultural skills that
And the
come
reason
from
I'm
learning a
watching
new
this, by the way,
language.
usually I would
Like
skip the introduction and stuff
working
like that,
or living in
like
another
this.
country.
I'm
Knowing
leaving this
another
on for
language
people that
provides
watch
you
my
with
videos
greater job
later.
opportunities. You have the freedom to move to
So,
another
because I
country
save all my
halfway
videos on my
around the
YouTube as
world
well,
and earn a
so
living,
people
or
will be
even
able
better
to
yet,
actually
build a
watch
career
this
from it,
part.
instead of just being stuck in one place. Language allows you to visit
So I
or live
apologize
in
if it's
places
boring.
that you may never have even considered going, simply because that wasn't a possibility for you. Knowing another language simply gives you more options to choose from.
And learning a new language also helps you to be more open-minded and see the world from a new perspective.
Language and culture go hand in hand. The world is a big place, and by broadening your understanding of other cultures, it allows you to
Man,
be
I'm
more
liking the way
empathetic
my
and
like
understanding
streams
of the
looking
many
now.
different
I
ways
got it
that
set up
people
real
live their
well.
lives. With language, you're able to see and experience more, which helps you to grow as a
Growing.
person.
It's growing.
Learning a new language also improves your memory.
Several studies have consistently shown that those who study another language have improved memory as opposed to those who didn't learn another language. Learning another language
See,
also
guys,
keeps
you're
your brain
fucking
healthy by significantly
making your
delaying the
brain
onset of
healthy, all
Alzheimer's
right?
and dementia.
Better
This
memory.
difference can be as much as
Don't
4
wanna
to
hear
5
it.
more years
Big
of quality
thoughts.
life.
And those are just some of the reasons you should learn another.
Well, I'm learning Gaelic right now, so
Oh, wait, for real? You're learning Gaelic?
yeah.
Dude, actual respect, though. Also, Sawbones knows 3. Fucking massive respect there. Bro, guys, hell yeah.
I'm lost. What's going on?
We're talking about languages.
Yeah, languages.
Apparently, if you learn language, your memory goes up.
Like, you have a better, like, capacity for, like, memory, remembering shit, and stuff like that if you learn languages. And apparently Sawbones knows 3, which is English, Spanish, and Mayan. I don't know. Where were you born? Were you born in America? Because if you were born in America, I feel like English shouldn't count. Because if we're doing that, then I know 2.
Well, okay, well, English is its own language, so if you know English, then that counts.
I mean, yeah, but usually when...
I usually don't count native languages.
Right, yeah, yeah, right? I can't tell if you're joking or not,
Okay, so
Sawbones.
if you're from like Mexico and you know Spanish, but you go to America, then you only know one language. You only know English.
I'm impressed with Mayan, though.
Yeah.
Mayan is hard. Any
English is
seriously,
your third
like,
language. Yeah,
Navajo's
okay, then
really
English
hard.
counts.
Bro, yeah, Navajo's insane.
Spanish doesn't count, though, because that would be your native language, I feel like.
I feel like that counts.
No, it's his native language. Like us, like English wouldn't count for us.
I just speak white man. I can't help it.
Like, all I speak is white man.
I can only speak white man. That's all I know.
Oh, white man language.
I didn't get to choose my skin color when I came out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Mayan's pretty much a dead language, yeah.
It's cool though. It's like Latin. It's like
Yeah, it's like learning Latin, yeah.
Gaelic, I mean, people still speak Gaelic, but
you can whip that shit out on a date or something.
Yeah,
Can you
no,
imagine
there's
it's like,
people...
yeah, I speak African. They're like Wanda Mayana.
There's actually a big amount of people in Scotland and England, I believe, and Ireland, that fucking speak Gaelic.
Speak Gaelic,
Yeah.
but it's not as, it's dying. It's not like it used to be.
See, but is it dying when Moot's learning it, alright?
Well, okay, but I mean, you can learn Latin.
Yeah, that's why it's not a dead language technically anymore. I mean, it is because no one uses it, but, like, at the same time, Steve, people are still learning it. They're learning it, and they're using it for learning shit about our history. So can you consider it really a dead language?
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd like to learn Spanish, just because it's so common.
Look, I was good at Spanish, but I don't know. I was dumb.
I took a Spanish class. I failed. Failed that class real quick. I was sitting there like, como te llamo? Yeah, it was bad.
Mayan is a kind of like Navajo. A majority of the older people speak Mayan, but the younger generation want to learn it. I, on the other hand, love talking with the older generation. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, that's dope. That's badass, dude. Fuck, that must be so cool too. That must be like such a cool like feeling.
Language.
Anyways, let's get
The
fucking
list
back on
just
this.
goes on and on.
Now you know the benefits of studying another language, but why should you learn Japanese in particular?
Have you ever heard of Pokemon, Mario, or PlayStation? Well, they all came from Japan.
Japanese pop culture is huge.
Yeah, you saw
Many
that
of the
too?
animations,
I need
comics,
one of my
and games
mods
that
in
are
chat.
loved
That's
by
what I
people
need.
from all over the world
Oh,
were
wait. Oh, I'll
created
make
in
you a
Japan.
mod. Sawbones, you
Not
want to be a
everything
mod?
gets translated either, so unless you know Japanese, you're missing out on a lot of
Not even
amazing
gonna
things that
consider
Japanese
us.
pop culture
Oh,
has
I'm
to
sorry.
offer.
I'm sorry.
What about
Moot, do you
Japan?
want to be a
not.
mod?
Japan is the
Kidding me?
third largest economy in the world.
Japan has one of the largest electronic goods industries in
Yeah, I noticed that.
It'd be so funny if you just die.
Don't know why, though.
Rise.
Wait, what is your character's name, Vincent?
Antonio.
Antonio. Okay.
Antonio Suarez.
Be touching my plants.
man, fuck you. You were touching my shit.
My hat.
Fuck you, head in your
How
hat.
dare you? How dare you? The Lord guides my hand.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. That was weird.
You pushed me over. My sombrero stayed on my hat.
Anyways.
You're better get up, senor.
You're floating around. You're sliding around dead.
Gotta remember how to do mods. Like slash
Oh, how do I look up a sombrero?
mod,
Your game is so laggy right now, dude.
and then
You are dead on the ground. Sliding.
I am certainly not dead. I am alive. I am walking around. Bitch!
I'm kicking you on the ground. You're dead.
Pushing you over still?
does that work?
Can you still see me push you over?
Slash mod.
No.
That is so weird.
Yeah, you're just dead on the ground.
I guess,
How do I look up a sombrero?
All right, there you go, bro. Nice, you are a mod.
Here, I'm gonna load my skin. You should probably do the same.
Wait, Moot, you little complainer, you're already a goddamn mod, you dummy.
I might need Gary's.
I just realized I said that in stream. Moot, you're a dumbass. You're already a mod.
Well, I don't know how. What do I do? Like, I don't know how to use anything on here.
Well, you can go to the mod window,
Where's the mod window?
bottom right. Should if you highlight over some of the things, you should be able to see some of it.
Chat. Oh, I see.
Yeah, you can go to mod chat, and in mod chat, you can do a lot of things. Like you can fuck with my channel, so be careful. Yes, thank you, Sawbones. Yes. Try not to change any of my like channel stuff, because that would have that'd be drastic. And what I mean by channel stuff is like my title of the stream and shit. You guys have full like as mods. This is why you got to be so careful about picking your mods. As mods, they have almost complete control over your channel. Yes, Sawbones, what? Wait, I'm waiting patiently for your response, my good sir. Oh yeah, you're good. It is Moot. Yeah, I am telling Moot. You're good. I fully. The moment you actually ban someone, I knew you knew what you're doing because, you know, I didn't have to explain it. But with Moot, he was like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'll explain it to him. But yeah, you like you could change the title on my stream or something like that, Moot. I have a lot to control as a mod. Oh shit, that's funny.
in the world and is the world's third largest automobile manufacturer. It's also one of the highest ranked countries in terms of innovation. Knowing Japanese opens up many business opportunities. And knowledge of the language, of Japanese culture, their work ethic, and business etiquette can go a very long way in the world
Their
of
work
business.
ethic is freaking godly,
Oftentimes,
dude.
It could even make or break
Actually,
an
a lot of
important business deal.
what
Knowing Japanese then will
rumors
put you ahead of
wise.
the
That ladybug that was
Japan
in my
has
room
one of the
flying
fastest
around the other
growing
day,
tourism
one I
sectors
named
in
Reggie.
Asia. And
Reggie
actually,
Yeah.
died.
Japan will be
Oh
hosting the
no,
2020
Reggie!
Summer
Reggie
Olympics
died
in
up there,
Tokyo.
man.
We should
remember
add
how
that
I
the
said he got-
majority
he
of the
went up to
Japanese
he went up to
population
the
can't
lamp?
speak English. So if you're
Or he
planning
went
on
to
making
the,
a few
like,
friends in
up on my-
Japan,
up on
being
my
able to
ceiling.
speak at least some
There's, like, that
Japanese will
little
get you a long way.
glass
There are many
fucking
world
case on
heritage
a
sites for you to
plate.
see and
And he
enjoy in
went up
Japan.
there and never
Perhaps the
came back
most
down.
famous one of all, an absolute icon of Japan,
And
is Mount
he's
Fuji, the highest mountain in Japan.
Still fucking up
Another
there.
spot
That sounds
that
like
I
a
really
dumb
like is Himeji
ladybug.
Castle. It's one of the
Reggie?
finest examples of
Yeah, Reggie's
Japanese
dead, guys.
architecture.
Dude, when you're
yet
looking
in
at
the period of feudal
ladybug.
Japan.
Japan has a
You know,
colorful
kanji
history
like
that
that,
spans
it
thousands
looks
of
so
years.
complicated to
The
like
feudal
write.
period of
Shit.
Japan, the Age of the Samurai, lasted for nearly a millennium. Most
Age of the
notably,
Samurai.
it saw an unprecedented 250 years of peace
You're
and
right. It
prosperity,
is dead. That's
giving rise
just
to
what I
artistic,
just said.
cultural, and social development,
What are you
all of which you
trying
can
to
see
do
and enjoy
here?
in museums
Fine
across
spotting.
Japan today.
So
yes,
clearly,
were you not
there are
listening?
many,
I
many
was-
reasons
I
why
was
you should
telling you,
learn
I found it.
Japanese.
Okay,
That's
then,
all
we've
you
talked
did.
about
All I heard
why you
was
should
Reggie.
start learning a language
Fucking
and
Get
why you should
back
start
to it.
learning
Watching
Japanese,
volleyball.
but how should they get started, Risa?
Well, it's as
Thirsty
simple as learning your first word in Japanese and
Spanish
building up from there.
The good news, though, is that you already know some Japanese.
Oh, do I?
Sushi, samurai, karaoke.
These are words that have made their way into English, but the reverse is also true.
Oh yeah, I forgot
Many
about that.
English words
Karaoke's
also
Japanese.
made their way into Japanese.
アイスクリーム、ビール、
Tells you
butter.
wrote the note.
In fact, 10% of all
Butter.
Japanese words used today
Sorry.
come from English. This means that you already know a
Cops
little
are
more
trying
than
to
10% of all the words.
That's because
that exist
English
in
has been
Japanese.
stealing fucking
Let's
languages
teach you
or
something
words
that
from
you
every
might not
language.
know,
So,
but is very
every
useful.
time he gives someone
Arigato.
cocaine,
It means thank you
I
in
give them a
Japanese.
note.
That's a useful phrase.
That idiot
Can you
wrote.
explain a little bit about what these characters
So
are, though?
when the cops
Sure.
search the
That's
person
actually
for
the Japanese
cocaine,
writing system called
they
kana.
see that and they
And
also
it's
see
not
Why
as
would you do
hard
that
as
to
it
Ed?
looks.
Why would you do
Japanese
that to Eddie?
doesn't
Okay.
use alphabetical
knows that.
letters in its writing
okay.
system
It's
like
hilarious.
English does. Instead, we use
Ah,
a
yes,
set
extremely.
of characters called kana. You can think of each character as a syllable.
He's so
All right, wait
gay.
1 second. I want to back this up just a
the-
little
Very useful.
I get
Arigato.
abused on a
It
daily
means
basis.
Because I
thank
wanna
you
know
in
what the-
Japanese.
Make it so
That's
kana
a
was
useful
again.
phrase. Can you explain a little bit about what these characters are, though?
Sure. That's
It's okay,
actually
we
the Japanese writing system called kana.
Okay,
it's
so it's a
not as
Japanese
hard as it
writing
looks.
system.
Japanese doesn't use alphabetical letters in its
Nah, I'm
writing
gonna be the one
system
to get arrested.
like English does. Instead, we use a set of characters called kana.
It would
You
toss
can
me
think
under
of
the
each
bus without
character
second
as a
thought.
syllable.
I'd never do that to him,
A, ri,
but he don't
ga,
know that.
to, u.
Apparently.
You'll learn the Japanese writing system eventually, but for now, let's put up some romanization to help get you started.
I understand.
This romanization is called
I know that
romaji,
RI
and it
in
allows you to
Japanese,
learn
they
Japanese
can't
before you become
pronounce
familiar with Japanese characters.
R's very
That certainly
very well.
makes
So
things
it's
much
instead
easier
of
to learn.
re,
Well,
it'd
okay
be
then.
the.
Now
Ri.
listen and repeat after Risa.
Arigato.
Arigato.
Now you try.
Oh, I already said it. I said it at the same time,
Arigato.
bitch.
Your turn
Arigato.
again.
Go back in, or do I gotta wait here for you?
I gotta do it. You gotta keep.
Arigato.
Arigato. Yeah,
Well
you
done.
gotta keep up
Now
to
you
it.
know how to
Because
say
if you
thank
don't,
you
you're not
in
gonna actually
Japanese.
get the pronunciation right.
We've
All right.
covered a lot of things already.
I do it
so
along,
why don't
fuck
we
it.
wrap up the first lesson and
Get all
recap
cheesy
on
with
what
it.
we've learned. In this lesson, you learn that studying another language has many
And all the
benefits, such as
cocaine.
providing new job and business opportunities. Japan has a colorful history with many things for you to see and learn. And to say thank you in Japanese, it's...
Arigato.
In the next lesson, we're going to demystify
got so excited
Japanese
about saying that
pronunciation
word.
by taking a look at the sounds of
Like straight up,
Japanese. So
just
be
like,
sure to watch the next
arigato.
video. See you in the next lesson. Bye.
Bye.
Wait, is that fucking Kana? The writing system right there? Is that their alphabet? No, that's their syllable right here. Yeah, syllables. That'd be syllables. Yeah, Kana. Mark complete. Ow. That fucking hurt.
Hi. Welcome to Introduction to Japanese. My name is Alicia,
But you're
and I'm
still
joined
loud.
by...
Hi everyone. I'm Risa.
In this lesson, you'll learn the basics of Japanese pronunciation. Pronunciation refers to the manner in which a word is spoken, so don't focus on reading what's on screen. Instead, focus on listening and repeating.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Japanese
It's
is-
Dude, okay, I'm gonna play that on stream right now because it's fucking hilarious. I recently played it. Like quite recently. It's like no. Fuck, come on, what was it? I know I had the tone was right. That is the one I saw, but I've heard the original. I am gonna play the TikTok version because it's way fucking better and I enjoy it. One second here. Oh, okay. It is oh no. I spelled that fucking wrong. Now, is the one you enjoy the remixed one or just a Japanese dude singing it?
We don't.
I believe it was just a Japanese dude singing it. I don't think it was a remixed
Bugging
one.
around.
You want to see tricks?
Good TikTok.
Yeah, look at that.
Fuck it.
Okay,
I'll
I'll
throw
teach
mine
you a
over
Japanese
tomorrow.
alphabet song. You know, A, B, C, D, that one. You get.
No, this one. Yeah, this one.
This one.
Right here.
In my country, the song is like
How many
like the
cocaine leaves you
usual
got?
kid song that is lame as fuck, and the chord will
36.
be like one.
Guy with the
Yeah,
guitar,
look
yeah.
at
And repeat until the parents are dead. But that song
Horse.
just hit
Where's
different.
my horse?
That song just hit different.
Oh, my horse.
The song is just too good. This
His
can't
beard
be
look
real.
like dude.
I'm just gonna play it to you.
I can't leave right now. I'm gonna be freezing to death. Gotta wait till
Dude, I want him to make a full song of this. Like, there is a full song, but I want him to sing it because he does it so good. Love it.
Okay, I'll teach you a Japanese alphabet song. You know, A, B, C, D.
Seriously, fucking, it's the best.
Okay.
Such a good fucking song. And the original is a lot more like kidsy, poppy. You probably know. Anybody who watches this later will probably look it up. He did. It was fucking so good. Gotta get those electrolytes. Yeah, boy.
Is what is called a Mora-timed language. What this simply means is that every
Japanese is
character
a
in
Mora-timed
Japanese, which you
language?
can think of as a syllable, occupies the same length of time.
すみません。
Sumimasen.
すみません。
Notice how each character is pronounced for an equal amount of time?
すみません。
No character takes up more or less time than the other characters. Every character is valued equally and is pronounced evenly throughout.
すみません。
English, on the
So-
other hand,
so far
is a
what I'm writing down on
stress-timed
here
language.
It's just like
Syllables that are
notes
stressed
that
are
should be
valued greater than syllables that are unstressed.
or that are
Opportunity.
important for later. Like
The
Mora
stressed
time
syllable
language,
to
having
in
it go
opportunity
consecutively
is
throughout
deemed more
evenly.
important, so
I
it's
have to remember my
pronounced
camera's not
longer
here,
than all
not
other
here,
syllables.
not here anymore.
Listen to it again. Opportunity. This gives English a machine gun-like rhythm, where the pace is sometimes fast and at other times slow. One last time. Opportunity.
Thank
Compare
you for
this
telling
once
me
again
about my
with
own
Japanese,
language.
which is steady and even throughout.
すみません。
Because equal value is given to each character, there is no word stress in Japanese. When pronouncing Japanese words, try to imagine a constant stream of syllables flowing out from your mouth. There are 5 characters in Japanese that signify a vowel sound.
あ、い、う、え、お。
Apart from these 5 characters, all other characters, except for one that we will cover shortly,
Is that how
is
it
made
sounds
up
for
of a
like
consonant
other
sound and
people?
one of these vowel sounds.
Like
か、き、
when we do our vowels?
け、
I challenge you to a duel.
さ、し、す、せ、
I'll stand right
So,
here because if I go out, I'm gonna freeze to death. I challenge you to a
te,
duel, Vincent.
And so on.
What's your temperature?
Only this character here is kind of
Next to
special.
campfire, it's at
It's a
6.
consonant sound without a vowel sound.
Yeah, it's like a silent.
Out
So
of
to
the
recap, a
campfire,
Japanese
I'm at
character could be a
-5.
vowel,
Ah.
or more commonly made up of one consonant and one vowel,
か、
What are you?
or
we
it
already
could
got to
just be this consonant
campus
sound
up
on
here.
its own.
Stable.
I'm at 0 right now.
Now you know the possible sounds that make up a
Mm.
Japanese character, But let's look at all the sounds in Japanese collectively. In
The
the previous
sounds of
lesson, you
Japanese.
realized that you already know 10% of all words in Japanese, which is a miracle.
The cabins
But
will
are you
be
also
morphed.
aware that you already know roughly 80% of all sounds in Japanese too? That means that if you were to simply imitate a
It's gotta
Japanese
be a better
speaker, your
place to grow
pronunciation
than
would be
up here in
correct
the
roughly 80% of
frigid
the time.
mountains.
That's
For
hilarious.
example, listen and
There
repeat
definitely
after
was.
Risa.
I
Wasabi?
freaked up here because
Wasabi.
of the cocaine was right there that we bought
Wasabi.
from. Well,
Wasabi.
me and
Chances are your
Tanaka grew
pronunciation was
fine
pretty
up
spot
here.
on. The
but
W,
I was
S,
a
and
native
B
back
sounds are
Yep.
practically identical to English.
Yeah.
The sounds may be the same, but don't forget that Japanese
Negative
isn't a stress-timed language like English. So instead of stressing the second syllable like
I'm at
wasabi,
-10.
make it even throughout. Try again.
Wasabi.
Wasabi. I say it like that anyways. Like,
Nearly
I don't
all sounds
stress
in
time
Japanese are
that
identical
word.
to English, like the W, S, and B sounds in this example. Since you already know how to
Do you-
pronounce most
what about
of
you,
these
Subbons? Do you
sounds,
ever say
you only need to pay
wasabi?
attention to the handful of sounds that are
Wasabi.
completely new to you. They're the
Sounds
ones
so
we need to
wrong.
look out for. In the previous lesson, we taught you how to say thank you in Japanese. Do you
Arigato?
remember what it was?
Yep, it was arigato.
It's...
Arigato.
This word is often romanized
Yeah,
like
right?
this.
Exactly.
Focus on the second character. It's often written as an R and an I, but don't be fooled. This
The.
character isn't pronounced using an English R sound at all.
The.
Di.
Mhm.
It's like a mixture between an R and an L sound.
Di.
There's no such sound in English, but most people would transcribe this using the letter R because that's the closest equivalent there is in English. Pronouncing it like an English R, however, would be a huge mistake. To
Okay,
pronounce
my
this
health
sound, lightly tap the gum ridge
back, and
behind your upper
then
teeth with the
we're
tip of
good
your
to go
tongue.
grab my horse
It should
or
be
your
a quick,
donkey. You could grab your
striking
donkey if
motion,
you-
similar to the
Grab my
sensation
dog.
you get when pronouncing the T in words like butter, cutter,
Come on,
and
Bodo.
so on.
We must
Don't
go.
roll your tongue like an English R. Most of the air should go around the sides of your tongue, the
Alright,
same
just
way
let
it
me
would
gain
when
my health
pronouncing an
back.
L sound. This is why many people describe this sound as in between an R and an L sound.
More Pearson.
Listen and
Was that
repeat
as a
after
single
Risa.
player?
The.
Di.
So
The.
cooking.
Di.
The.
Just so you know,
Arigato.
The.
the donkey's almost.
Arigato.
The snow is
Oh,
up to his
arigato.
head.
Well done.
Don't
Let's
judge
wrap
me,
up this
Bodo,
lesson
okay?
by
The Bodo is
recapping
a
what
very
we've
strong
learned.
guy, okay?
In this
He's a
lesson,
very
you learned that
powerful
Japanese
warrior.
is a Mora-timed language, where syllables are pronounced for an
He's the
equal
heart
amount
of
of
a
time.
douchebag.
Japanese characters can represent a single vowel sound, a consonant and a
Oh,
vowel
you know
sound,
what?
or
Don't
a
let him
single
vote it.
I think I've
consonant
been
sound.
writing my
Lord
notes
outside.
wrong.
Lord says
This is
here,
what I should be
Lord
writing. The
outside.
lesson
He's
recaps.
a true
Going
ass.
to Valentine.
What the Valentine?
Yes,
thing?
sounds.
Yeah, all right.
Feel like that would be more useful information. So what I'm gonna do is after all the lesson caps, I'm gonna pause the lesson recap for anybody who wants to do notes for their thing.
Yes, as you've said several times.
Well,
your
I'm
clothing
leaving you
sucks.
behind. That's what I'm saying.
And
Okay, you're not leaving me behind. I'm catching up.
that should be good.
Well, your
Now I do
donkey
think
won't
it's fucking
compensate.
hilarious that my
My
friends are
donkey
like
has
arguing
issues.
in chat.
It's fine. Don't worry about me.
You look so dumb.
You look dumb.
It's just
I am the one over here who's warm and not
It's a-
freezing my nards up like a
It's
little
a big
bitch.
burly Mexican
Little
with a tiny
bitch.
donkey who's barely sticking out of the snow. It's a rabbit.
Hey, don't you judge Bodo.
Double
Bodo is a very strong beast, okay?
amounts
Oh, I can't see a thing.
equally.
Hope I don't fall off a cliff.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
I can't
Oh
see
gosh.
shit, dude.
No.
I can't
no,
find
no,
shit.
I'm falling off a cliff.
It is so fun. You're not falling off a cliff. It's fine. No, damn, that you actually you almost did.
That's -10. Run. Yeah, I need to get myself what's it called?
Sorry guys, I'm writing this down myself.
Ponchos
All right.
really helpful.
Remember,
Poncho,
we're
yes,
all
that's the
we're
word.
learning this together.
I need to
So
get myself a poncho.
anybody who's watching,
Little poncho.
Okay, I'm good now.
like I'm like honestly like committed to learning this language. I've been trying to learn this language for a long time, so I do know some of this because I've already done 10 hours of studying before my membership went out. So I already know. Sumimasen, arigato. Watashi wa bou desu. Or
Do you remember the good old days,
watashi
Vincent, when
wa.
you left? You dropped off.
No, I was
Lee
right.
right
Watashi wa
here.
bou desu. Which is introducing yourself.
Yeah.
And then I know.
Poison.
Just in case shit got too real.
Okay, I guess I can't say I know because I'm like over here like I can't remember.
Yeah, it was right here.
Reminds me of back when I was in fucking school,
It
dude.
was the worst mistake of my life.
Yeah, I don't know why he got dogged.
Because it's
Although
for
it is for
it's
comedic effect.
it's the yeah, that's what it is really. That donkey's slow as fuck. And he's taking a shit, okay.
Goodbye, Lee.
Going or what?
No, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about Lee.
Well, you didn't have him very long.
And then the last two, I'm only gonna write the first two because the last two are kind of pointless. And we'll continue on.
Collectively,
That should have been
nearly
long
all
enough.
the sounds in
If it took
Japanese
forever
are
for me, it's gonna take
identical to
forever for
the
you
sounds
guys.
in English.
So it's perfect.
And there are only a handful of
Last
new
time we
sounds
were
that you
on
need to learn.
for, like,
We've
a few
covered
months.
only the basics of Japanese
did
pronunciation.
from a single
If you're
character,
interested in
single
learning
character.
more, check out the entire course we created named The Ultimate Guide.
On this one, I permaed 2
Bum,
and
bum.
You were so bored.
Hi, welcome to Introduction to Japanese. My name is Alicia, and I'm joined by...
Hi everyone, I'm Risa.
it's just what
In
the
this
word
lesson,
does,
you'll
like,
learn the
I think
basics of
picture
Japanese grammar.
story.
We're learning about the basics of Japanese
Word order
grammar.
refers to the order in which words are structured to form a sentence in a given
Dan
language.
Mayor's last name was really
Consider the
funny.
English sentence, I ate
He
an
got
apple.
sniped. He's
But
like,
first, let's remove the article an here for simplicity. So we're just left with I ate apple.
Made
The
a
basic
sweet
word order for English
Yeah, you did.
is subject,
You ate
verb,
that apple.
object,
He's like,
or
"Ah."
SVO for short. If we break down the English sentence I ate
Yeah,
apple, we can
the
see that the
chief was
subject
actually
I
there
is
when Dan
presented
died.
first, followed by the verb ate, and then finally
Chief
the
tried to
object
go in
apple
there.
is positioned last. This is the basic
Chief
word
failed.
order for sentences in English.
Now, let's compare the same sentence, I ate an apple, in Japanese. 私がリンゴを食べました. Like before, let's remove the particles to keep it simple. So we're just left with the words.
Watashi wa.
If we break
Oh,
down
no,
the
it's not
Japanese
wa.
sentence,
So
we
watashi
get the
ringo
subject,
tabimashita.
watashi, meaning I. Then comes the object, ringo, meaning apple.
So
And finally,
Ringo
we
means
have the
apple.
verb,
Ringo.
食べました,
Sorry, not Ringo.
meaning
Ringo.
ate. The word order for Japanese then is subject, object, verb, or SOV for
So
short.
subject being
In
you,
both languages,
object
the
being
subject
apple.
is
Okay,
presented first.
makes sense.
In English, though, it's followed by the verb.
Well, simpler.
And then
That's
the
what I mean.
object,
That's why
compared to
English
the
is so much
object being
harder for
first
other
and the
people to
verb
learn.
last in Japanese.
Perfect.
The same sentence in Japanese
Do
is
you have enough money?
essentially I apple ate, subject first, then object, and verb last, SOV. This is the basic word order for sentences in Japanese.
See, I don't think I can.
Okay, let's move on to the next section.
Actually, I'm able to buy.
English is what is called a subject-prominent language. This simply means that the subject is slightly more important
I
than
bought
other
7
components in the
rolling papers.
sentence. It's the key piece of information other components in the sentence relate to. Who
I
is
have
doing the
$0
action is
to
slightly more important than what is being done or which object it's being done to in English. If we had to slowly remove pieces of information from a sentence while trying to keep its essence intact, logically we would do so in order of least important to most important. If we were to omit the subject, we would get ate an apple, which sounds strange. On the other hand, if
Very
we were to
direct
omit
language.
the object instead, the sentence would become I ate. Even though in each instance we omitted a piece of information, the reason I ate sounds less strange is because we've yet to break any grammatical rules, and so there's still potential for the sentence fragment to become a complete sentence and to become grammatically correct. Since the latter is logical, this indicates that the subject is more important than the object in English. The same would have been true if we had omitted the verb. Since the subject is the integral component in the sentence, this makes English a subject-prominent language.
Japanese, on the other hand, is a topic prominent language. Unlike English, the focus of each Japanese sentence is the topic, not the subject. Essentially, the ate an apple portion, リンゴを食べました, is the main focus of the sentence.
It's like
where
any,
I
we
is
always fight and
deemed
have
less
couples
important
counseling,
and can be omitted.
but,
In fact, if it's obvious what the subject is, or if it's already been established,
friends,
it's
when it's
quite
like
normal to
lovers.
omit the subject from the
Yes,
conversation
no,
altogether in
100% gay
Japanese.
lovers.
Let's
No,
look at this aspect in a bit
no,
more detail.
no.
More often than not, if you wanted to say, I ate an apple in Japanese, you would not say,
私がリンゴを食べました。
instead, you would more likely say, apple ate in Japanese.
リンゴを食べました。
Since Japanese is a topic prominent language, the information to be shared is the act of eating the apple. Less important is the subject, which is omitted altogether. Most Japanese sentences are constructed and spoken like this in real life. In most situations, such as a one-on-one conversation, it's clear that the person who's speaking is the subject. In cases where it's obvious who or what the subject is, it's almost guaranteed that the subject will be omitted. And so you're left with,
リンゴを食べました。
On the other hand, when it's unclear who or what the subject is, or if you wanted to place emphasis on the subject, like if you wanted to declare from a group of people that it was you who ate the apple, then you would include the subject.
私がリンゴを食べました。
But more often than not, most sentences spoken in daily Japanese conversation can be spoken without including the subject at all, particularly if that subject is you.
箱を開けました。電車で帰りました。
Knowing this, we can easily express any simple action in Japanese using just the object and the verb. Try to create the sentence, I ate a hot dog, from these sets of words.
食べました。ホットドッグ。
Hot dog. That's hard. Direct object marker. Wouldn't it be
Okay, got it?
Tabemashita?
The object goes first,
Hototo-
so
Ah,
let's put
no,
hot
it's
dog
hot.
here.
Okay.
And the
'Cause that's
verb
the
goes
subject.
last. So let's put ate at the end. Finally, we connect them using the appropriate particle. And that's it.
ホットドッグを食べました。
Which
Hot
means
dog ate?
I ate a hot dog in Japanese.
Why can't?
ホッ
Why
ト
didn't it
ド
be
ッ
ate
グを
hot
食べ
dog?
ました。
You can create any basic sentence like this in Japanese if you simply know the
Hot
word for the object and the verb in
dog
Japanese.
tabemashita.
Well done.
That is hard to
Let's wrap
say.
up this
Hot
lesson
dog.
by
I am never
recapping
getting
what
a
we've
hot
learned.
dog in
In
Japan
this
ever.
lesson, you
No
learned
way.
that Japanese sentences
That
are
is like
formed
the
using
hardest
subject,
word to
object,
say.
verb, or SOV word order. The most important
So, yeah,
aspect
let's
of
not
Japanese
do it in the middle
sentences
of
is not
town.
the
How about that?
subject of the sentence,
Well,
but the topic.
Duh, are you
Most
idiot?
sentences spoken in
Well, I'm waiting
Japanese
for
will
you.
not
I asked
actually
you for
contain a
you. I'm at
subject,
the
especially if
table.
that subject is
Okay.
obvious, like when it's yourself, the speaker. And lastly, you can
Fucking right
create
here by the
basic sentences
butcher,
in
you
Japanese by
blind
putting
ass.
the object first and
I
the
was
verb
looking at the
last.
lady over there.
Of
Alright.
course you
We've
were.
covered only the
So
very
what we're gonna
base
do
thing of
here-
subject, especially if
Look
that
at her horse.
We're gonna pause it here.
Beautiful.
Right, you're looking for the horror. Right, looking at the
We're gonna let
horror.
people write down the lesson recap here,
Yeah, looking at the horror. Yeah.
as well as I.
You know? When I not look at the horse.
We got word order.
Goddamn horse. Quit playing.
Marshall, you suck.
And subject. Verb
Where should we go?
or SOV.
Sorry, I just sneezed and blew my fucking face out my ass.
And Bloom fucking.
You want me to repeat that?
I
He
just
cannot.
yelled at Marshall, telling him that he sucks, and we just rode off. So.
Okay, so why'd you stop? Keep going. What the
Well,
fuck?
I'm trying to.
Oh my god, you're such a white man. I'm running.
Oh no,
Fuck.
he was in the sheriff's office. He's not coming.
You are like the stereotypical white person. You know, like you hear a bump in the middle of the night and go and investigate. Like, I'll fucking run my ass.
Alright, get on. Get on.
I'm trying. Stop fucking moving, you idiot.
God.
I'm gonna fucking bust you upside the head. I swear to God.
Where should we go? I don't know.
Zach's violent today.
To the reservation.
No. Not with these
Okay.
characters.
Usually
So
omits.
stop going towards the reservation, Moot.
Well, I'm not going to the reservation.
So where are we going?
I'm gonna take a right up here.
So we can just do it right here out by these trees.
Yeah.
It won't take long.
It's just like right here.
And create basic sentences with just object and verb.
No one will suspect a thing.
Look, there's a little
No.
camp up here. Perfect
there's a little
for us.
camp,
Man, look at
perfect.
this shit. Look at that.
You know, no one will suspect A crazy white prophet and a Mexican.
They don't even know you're a holy man. You're just a white guy.
Oh well, I was telling Murdoch about cleansing the sins, so he knows.
All right,
I don't know
and we
much
can
else
move
about
on to the
it.
next lesson here, because this one's these are all technically marked complete. I'm just playing them for you guys, and we're getting myself a refresher.
Hi, welcome to Introduction to Japanese.
Welcome
My
in, new
name
viewer.
is Alicia, and I'm joined by.
We
Hi
are
everyone,
still
I'm Risa.
over here.
In this
Learn
lesson,
some
you'll learn
Japanese.
the
We're in the
basics of
beginning
Japanese
basics, so don't
writing.
worry.
What is she doing?
In
If
English,
any
we
viewers
use
have any
one script,
questions
the
while they're
English
watching the stream,
alphabet to write.
please
To write
let
in
me know,
Japanese,
and I
however, you
will
will need to
try
use
to answer
3
them best I
different
can.
scripts together.
And they are hiragana, katakana, and kanji.
Right.
Hiragana is like the basic Japanese
Yeah, ma'am,
alphabet.
don't mind us, a
Instead of
Mexican and a white
26
dude.
letters,
Okay,
however,
that's
we have
cool.
46
Just right along.
characters. Each character represents one syllable. These 5 characters, for example, represent the 5 vowels in Japanese.
I have six.
Oh.
A,
I have 6
I,
cocaine.
U, E,
I have 10
O.
marijuana seeds.
All
I
other
can make
characters,
marijuana.
except for one, are made up of a consonant and one of these
How do I
vowels.
use the
Ka,
how
ki,
do I craft
ku,
a journal? How do I
ke,
craft a journal?
ko, sa, shi, su, se, so.
So
And
you would
so
think
on.
SI would be
Katakana
C,
is
but it's
almost
she.
exactly
like
the same
SH.
as hiragana. The only difference is that it's
Oh,
written
no.
a little differently.
I forgot to grow marijuana seeds.
I, U,
This is katakata? Katakana, right?
O, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. Hiragana is more cursive, while katakana has a lots of sharp corners. The
Hold my
final
hand,
script
Vincent.
is kanji.
Kanji is the use of Chinese characters in Japanese writing.
Okay, so
This
kanji
is
is what
because Japanese writing
Chinese with
actually
Japanese.
originated from
I like
China.
your little coat there.
Right.
Oh,
A
little
long
jacket,
time
whatever
ago,
it's called.
Japan only used
change
Chinese
it.
characters.
Really?
Today,
I really like the
we
sound.
use all 3 scripts together to write Japanese. Unlike hiragana and katakana though, kanji is nothing like an alphabet.
Kanji characters are a special type of character that represent an idea or concept. They act more like entire words than individual letters. And unlike the alphabet, there are thousands
tree,
and thousands
I.
of kanji characters.
Inuki
Not to
ni
mention,
dai
there are
gatsu
many
e
different ways you
hirari
can
ni.
read them too. So the pronunciation actually changes according to the context.
Okay, now you know that there are 3 different scripts used to write Japanese, but why is this the case? Let's look at each script in a little more detail.
Hiragana, okay.
You can think of hiragana as the default script used to write most things in Japanese.
It's the most common of the 3 scripts because it's used to write functional words, including most grammatical particles, such as possessive,
No, watashi no pen.
prepositions,
Ni, 学校にいる。
as a subject marker,
は、ジョンは学生です。
and it can also be used to write words that lack a kanji rendition or whose kanji is obscure or considered too difficult for the reader to understand. Additionally, it's used as inflectional endings for adjectives and verbs together with kanji.
見る、押す、白い、古い。
In theory, you could use this script to write everything in Japanese.
For this reason, it's generally best to learn hiragana first.
Okay, good to know. Katakana?
We mentioned before that katakana is almost exactly the same as hiragana. The only difference is that it looks slightly different.
This is the least common of the 3 scripts because it's used to write foreign words and names,
コンピュータ
Don't
Bill,
worry, listen, I have the
Computer.
eyes
London,
of a hawk
John,
in the body
and
of a
onomatopoeic
hippo.
sounds.
ー、ワンワン、ニャン。
Yeah.
It's common to learn katakana after you learn hiragana because of their similarities.
Kanji.
The final script is kanji, which is undoubtedly the hardest one of all to
Eyes
learn.
of a
Kanji is used to write most words of native Japanese or of historically Chinese origin. This includes most nouns,
人、学校、
eyes of a
the
shark,
stems of most
ears
verbs
of
and
a
adjectives,
owl, and
見る、
a
行く、
body of a chipmunk.
赤い、怖い、
Oh,
and
I.
most personal and
Oh,
place names.
田中、ひろこ、東京、大阪。
Learning kanji may be difficult since there are thousands and thousands of them.
How much
They are,
cocaine you got?
however, an integral part of
I have
Japanese writing. Okay, let's wrap up this lesson by
Should
recapping
go
what
down
we've
to
learned.
New Austin,
In
sell
this
the desert
lesson,
ore.
you learn that there are 3 different scripts
10
used
joints.
to write Japanese. Hiragana is the most common, and it's used to write functional words and
Give any more,
particles. Katakana
bugs?
is
It's always
used to
kind of
write
short, but
foreign
like
words
later
and
it
names.
gets way longer.
And kanji is used to write native Japanese words, or words of Chinese origin.
How much cocaine you got?
We've covered the very basics of Japanese writing.
Check out our Kantankana
Oh,
series
wait.
to learn
Hiragana.
There you go.
Hiragana.
I'll leave that right here. I just realized I was probably in the way this whole time. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. No big deal.
Perfect. This is gonna be good money.
Yeah.
All right, where are we going?
I thought you said we're gonna go
Make
to
that a
New
little
Austin.
smaller.
Well, we could either go there or Saint Denis because Saint Denis is so big with the alleyways, you know. But New Austin, no one's there, so.
We'll do that.
Gotta go bathroom
We'll
back
lock it
and
in
you,
place.
Red.
Yep.
Perfection.
I've been drinking probably about 20 gallons.
All right, I'm leaving it as a lesson recap up so everyone can write them down.
All right,
This is an educational video after all. We got 3 different scripts in Japanese, which is hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Yeah, I am like actually like starving though. Use the right knees. And hiragana is used to write functional words and particles. Interesting word to use in this sentence. You got katakana is used to write foreign words and names. How do I spell foreign? Oh yeah, Forein. Or GN. You got kanji, which is used to write native Japanese words or words of Chinese origin. Oregon. Ha! No. Kanji. All right, now we get started. Continue on with it.
Hiragana is the most common, and it's used to write functional words and particles. Katakana is used to write foreign words and names. And kanji is used to write native Japanese words, or words of Chinese origin.
We've covered the very basics of Japanese writing.
Check out our Kantankana series to learn the hiragana and katakana scripts that
Then we got the basic boot camp. This should be the last one, the introduction to Japanese, and then we'll be
Welcome to Introduction to
going a little bit
Japanese.
more
My name is
into it.
Alicia, and I'm joined by...
Hi everyone, I'm Risa.
In this lesson, we'll focus on teaching you the most useful Japanese words and phrases for absolute beginners.
Make sure you're repeating the words out loud after I say the examples.
Are you ready? Let's get started.
Expressing thanks and forgiveness.
Bar none, the best phrase to learn when studying a new language is one that expresses gratitude and appreciation. If you had to learn
Arigato.
only one single phrase, this would be it.
We taught you this phrase in the very first lesson. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, arigato.
Arigato. It means thank you. Arigato.
Keep
Arigato.
repeating after Risa until you get it.
Yeah.
Arigato.
Your
Arigato.
turn.
Arigato.
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 Do you remember this character here? We talked about it in lesson 2. Even though this character is transcribed as an R, don't pronounce it like an English R. Listen to how Risa pronounces this sound.
Ri.
It
Ri.
sounds like a mixture between an R and an L sound.
Ri.
Ri.
Another way of pronouncing this sound is to think of the quick tapping motion your tongue makes as it strikes the
Ri.
top gum ridge in words like ladder or butter.
Ri.
Ri.
Altogether, it's...
Arigato.
Arigato.
Okay, one last time.
Arigato.
Arigato.
The next phrase we'll teach you is perhaps the second most useful of all
Wait.
phrases. It's to apologize or to excuse.
Arigato.
I want that last one. There it is. That's what it is.
The next phrase we'll teach you is perhaps the second most useful of
writing
all
the word down.
phrases. It's to apologize or to excuse yourself.
We taught you this
Sumimasen.
phrase in lesson 2. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah, I do. Sumimasen.
Sumimasen. And it means excuse me or I'm sorry. Sumimasen.
Use
Sumimasen.
this phrase when you want to grab a waiter's attention or when you're hustling through the busy streets of Tokyo.
Sumimasen.
Your
Sumimasen.
turn.
Sumimasen.
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 Imagine you're on the street and you want to stop someone to ask them for directions. What do you say?
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen.
Okay, one last time.
Sumimasen.
Sumimasen.
Now you can say thank you, excuse me, and I'm sorry in Japanese. Let's move on. Asking where
couldn't get
something
sumimasen.
is an incredibly important and useful. Okay,
I want to be able to write this word down. So it's a big old double T up in here. Got one going like this, and another one going like this. You got a T going like this and like this. J. Boom. Hell yeah. That's perfect. Move this back up a little.
It was like right as I got on the horse, I head popped.
you're going to need this when asking where something
Yeah,
is
right
an
as I got-
incredibly
right when you
important and
left.
useful
There it is.
phrase to learn. You're
So
going to
all
need this when
Italian
asking where the bathroom, the train station, or where the hotel
Your
is.
ass.
To ask where something is, put the name of the place or location first, and then add,
Uh-oh.
Wa,
Uh-oh.
doko desu ka?
Uh-oh.
for example,
Oh, no.
if you want to ask, where is the bathroom?
No.
トイレはどこですか?
Thank you.
For the train station,
Sorry.
it'll be,
駅
駅はど
はどこ
こでか
ですすか?
and so
はどこ
on.
ですか
You can ask where something is by
はどこで
simply
すか
adding,
はどこですか?
はどこですか
Wa marks the place as the
Wow.
subject
So hard
of
to
the
say.
sentence.
So I
Doko
figured,
means where.
so I figured we
This
could go
is a
to
polite word
Blackwater,
that
and
roughly
then
translates to
McFarland's
is,
Ranch,
and
then Armadillo,
ka
and then Tumbleweed,
marks the sentence as a
then
question.
loop back
You
up
can kind
around.
of think of it like a question mark in Japanese.
はどこですか
altogether, it's
はどこ
Or
で
we
す
could
か?
go to Thieves Landing.
your turn.
は
Oh, yeah,
Wa
yeah,
doko
we'll hit
desu ka?
Thieves Landing, too,
Then
on the way there.
to
はどこですか?
Armadillo, and then Tumbleweed.
はどこですか
は
Because
どこですか?
Blackwater, I think.
はどこですか Dude, I hate going
Now
to
let's teach you some
it has to be
vocabulary so
twice.
that you
It
can
can't be
use it in a
three.
sentence. Here are some of the most common words
Sorry,
you
wa
need to
doko desu ka?
learn.
Murdoch is a.
Toilet.
Be bathroom, right?
Bathroom.
He's a good lawman.
Toilet.
He
トイレ。
トイレはどこですか?
それはどこですか
Next,
駅
Train station. Yeah.
駅
駅。
駅はどこですか?
駅は
if
どこ
you
ですか
ask someone this question, they'll direct you to the closest train station. If you'd like to ask where a specific train station is, like Tokyo Station, for example, simply place the location before station.
Oh, the
Eki.
chief is on.
東京駅東京駅はどこですか?
東
Next,
京駅はどこ
ホ
ですか
テル
ホテル。
ホテルホテルはどこですか?
for a specific hotel, do the same as before. Just place the name before hotel.
ホテルヒルトンホテルヒルトンホテルはどこですか?
Next,
コンビニ。
convenience store.
コンビニコンビニはどこですか?
You can substitute almost anything and simply add
はどこですか?
To ask where something is in Japanese. In this final lesson, you learned how to say thank you, excuse me, I'm sorry, and
Oh, they're all right here, dude. I didn't have to pause that before. All right, I'll pause it right here so people can write these down because these are what the fuck? These are very useful words. That if you're traveling or anything like that, you're gonna want to know. And we'll put a little where is station. I know arigato and sumimasen already. I don't really. It's not like a. Oh, how the fuck do you say this? No, I know what those words are. I cannot. I cannot write in Japanese. I tell you what, dude, I'm garbage. That is okay. Judgment here, man.
to ask where something is in Japanese. And in this series, we introduced you to the basics of Japanese pronunciation, grammar, writing, and more. Let's conclude with some parting advice from Risa and listen to some of her tips on how to learn Japanese from a native Japanese perspective.
Parting advice,
The
insider
best way
knowledge.
to learn Japanese, particularly if you want to improve your communication skills, is to watch and study contemporary Japanese videos. That's because we often use expressions that aren't necessarily introduced in grammar textbooks in daily conversation. The biggest mistake that I see learners make is watching and mimicking what they see and hear in anime. And to a lesser
Yes,
degree
boys and
Japanese
girls.
dramas.
Don't
Lord,
A
copy
lot
in
of
animes.
expressions used in anime are not commonly used in daily conversation,
See.
as their reactions are often
the Lord
exaggerated.
guides your feet.
The same thing happens in Japanese dramas too, but to a lesser extent.
The Lord
One
guides
such
your
example is the use of domo as a
The
casual
Lord
way to say thanks.
guides.
We often see this in comedic shows, and so a lot of learners are saying domo. But in fact, it is rarely used even amongst friends. It should generally be avoided. Watching contemporary videos, such as our videos here at JapanesePod101.com, will ensure that you're learning real, applicable Japanese in the fastest and the most effective way.
You've reached the end of this course, Introduction to Japanese, but it's only the beginning of your journey to Japanese fluency. Where do you go from here? Try our innovative Japanese series where we teach you beginner vocab and even more useful phrases. Or check out any of our other video series. We have many different categories for you to choose from. Good luck as you continue learning Japanese.
Well, boys and girls, I think you
They're
know
so
what we're doing.
pretty.
Oh, by the way, this site, if you guys didn't know, also is extended. Like if you go down, it says it all, like in a script as well. It is the easies. See what's going on. Lessons.
Oh my.
Lesson library, I guess. Gotta find the next one. Absolute beginner integrated guide.
What's up, Moot?
Oh, it's just the general.
A baby buffalo.
Where's the baby buffalo?
That's a baby bison.
Where?
That's a baby
Oh,
bison
it is
right
a big-
there.
Kill it! Kill it!
No, fuck you. I'm
Open
not
fire!
gonna kill
No, fuck
Open
you.
fire!
No,
God created them to eat.
No. not the baby.
Ah! Ah!
What did you
Ah!
do,
Ah!
bro? How are you not dead? Holy shit!
What happened?
What the fuck
Alright,
happened?
let's
What happened?
Culture shapes language, and language shapes culture. There
No,
are-
this isn't what I'm looking for. Come on, man.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I feel like
You watching
browse
too
all
much
pathways.
volleyball.
Where? Wow. The chief is scaring a lady and she likes it.
Wow.
Hi everyone, konnichiwa. I'm Jessie.
Yeah, so then she's
Konnichiwa.
scared, it's
And I'm Naomi.
like,
Say hello in
to be
Japanese no
honest,
matter
most
the
people
time of
get
day.
scared, and then
Our
she
first
said,
lesson of Absolute
"Please
Beginner.
do it again,"
As you
and
may
it's
have
like,
guessed,
was
this
like-
series
like,
is
what's
designed for
she doing?
absolute beginners to Japanese. And some people might be thinking, well, how's it different from the newbie series?
Alright,
Well,
that's
this
fine,
Absolute
so
Beginner series is recommended for those who aren't interested in studying grammar and learning the meaning behind every
Yeah.
particle and piece of the
you found your
sentence.
brother?
Instead, you'll learn Japanese through easy-to-use sentence patterns and expressions.
Right. We aim to make Japanese simple and fun.
This woman's
Exactly.
kind of-
The first 5 lessons are called the introduction lessons.
A lot of hombres here.
Yes, these
Alright,
first
look,
5
look,
lessons.
sir, look, I have cocaine and a joint. Okay, well, what do you want? Come on, let's make a deal.
All right.
of course
I
it was
obviously
open.
wasn't ready for that one. Dude, where the hell
So the
is the
joint
next
for 10
step here?
bucks?
This is so. This used to be easier to figure out. Question lesson.
Of course he wants
And-
opium. Of course you want moonshine. Can we go inside this building? No, I don't think so.
I was trying to find the next step I wanted us to go when we went to the introduction. See,
Of your journey to Japanese fluency. Where do you go from here? Try our innovative Japanese series where we teach you beginner vocab and even more useful phrases.
innovative Japanese series. Interesting. I guess lesson library.
They want opium.
Wonder what happened to the site, man. They made it a little bit more complicated.
Is that a cat?
That's a cat. Scratching at a fence post. Oh, that's cute.
How much have you
Gotten 31 bucks.
got? What? I've sold nothing.
Well, let's move on to the next area. Where's your horse?
It's behind. I'll go to armadillo and then tumbleweed.
Ha!
Ah, okay.
There you go. Ha ha ha! I found the thingies.
はじめまして。私はひろこです。
Get her away.
よろしくお願いします。 I'm Hiroko. I'm pleased to meet you. I just introduced myself in Japanese. In this lesson, you're
such a
going to
loud
learn how to
doors.
introduce yourself in Japanese. There are 3 sentences to do this, and it's super easy. And you're going to learn them all right now. So in just 3 minutes, you'll be able to introduce yourself in Japanese.
Can you mark
Okay,
It's
here's
very-
the 3 lines. はじめまして.
I love the board. The board.
私は Check your name here.
Ah!
私
Wait.
はひろこです。
Technical difficulties. I shoulder
Try to
checked my
find a good
shit.
meme for what's going on in general chat.
Let's see. Paste, deactivate, reactivate. There you go. Man, cheese and crackers. That almost went bad. Cheese and crackers.
And よろしくお願いします。First we have はじめまして。Nice to meet you. はじめまして。はじめまして。This expression means nice to meet you. はじめまして literally means for the first time.
Am I supposed to be like writing
This
this down?
phrase is often the first thing said when introducing oneself and appropriate for all politeness levels. Next we have 私はひろこです。I'm Hiroko. Now, Japanese has one tricky point. The verb comes at the end of the sentence.
Yeah, because there's
So,
an object and verb.
私 I 私は my name is Hiroko, so I put Hiroko です am. I Hiroko am. 私はひろこです。I'm Hiroko. So if your name is Mike, you put Mike. 私は Mike です。Finally, we have the
How much have
copula.
you sold, Vince?
Don't be scared.
3 joints.
It's kind of like an English to be. And finally, we have よろしくお願いします. It's pleasure to meet you or pleased to meet you.
Okay, now that one I don't know.
よろしくよ
ろ
ろ
しく
しくよろしく
よろしく
お
願い
願いお願いお願いしますしますしますよろしくお願いします This phrase is contextual and gets its
よろし
meaning depending on the
よ
situation.
ろしくお願いします.
This literally means
Damn, that's hard.
please be good to me. It
Please
is
be
a
good to
commonly
me.
used
I like
expression
it.
which corresponds
よろし
to
く
it's a pleasure
よ
to
ろしく
meet.
お願いします.
And that's
You
our
can often hear these phrases while somebody is
Better
bowing.
horses.
よろしくお願いします
That'll be the first thing.
See all these
よろしく
words?
お願い
We're gonna say the exact
よろ
same
しく
thing
お
with
願いします. Oh my god, it's so hard.
My weapon's pretty good.
じゃらーん
Well, I
These
Ta-da!
two words.
Oh, I did steal
This.
it.
First we have
よろしく
Hiroko desu. So you just put your name here
Only doctor that's actually in the server.
and desu.
I stole his name.
Hiroko desu. I'm Hiroko. This means exactly the
Did you
same
grab
as
it
the
after
other
you got out
sentence
of
we
prison?
looked at. I'm Hiroko.
But
私
no,
は
that was
ひろこです
before.
But it's okay to say
I just
ひろこ
hit
です
the gun in my
without
horse's saddle.
私は I. The I is
They-
implied.
So you can shorten it up. That's
In
interesting.
sentence
Bonus?
2 we have
I slapped
よ
Marco
ろ
with
しく
my-
and no
You kept it in
お
your
願いします but it means exactly the same thing.
and
So
they
a
think
very
it's garlic,
informal
but I
introduction
told
is-
them I
よろしく
sold
よろしく
よろしく
these guns.
ひろこです Now, this is not for business meetings or formal situations, but super informal situations only.
Bunch of-
Now,
wait,
there's
do we
no
ever check these
excuse for
donates
you
back in?
not to be able to introduce yourself in Japanese. はじめまして。私はひろこです。よろしくお願いします。
Do we ever check these back in?
I like how they put an ad in their video. Alright, so did we get that, boys and girls? Did
Oh,
we get
this
that?
is the grave,
はじめまして。
shot me.
私はボです
I was getting eaten by ravens.
よろしく
That was where-
お願いします That was Posy, it was Poppy. I should fluent that out a bit more.
Go inside the church?
But yoroshiku onegai shimasu is really hard to say.
Damn,
Um,
you can't. Fuck.
Honestly, it's really hard.
He is making interior for every building on the map. So someday, Vincent. Come Vincent. I'm coming to
Hi everyone, I'm
Oh
Xiao
god, that
Yamamoto.
is
Welcome back to the
fucking
Ultimate
loud.
Japanese Pronunciation Guide.
Ultimate Pronunciation Guide. Lesson 3.
In this lesson, you'll master perfect pronunciation of the 5 Japanese vowels. There are 5 vowels in Japanese,
Hey,
and
you know,
their
this is a
pronunciation
perfect place for
doesn't
Antonio
change.
to start a
Ah,
family.
The first
e,
vowel
Nice
is
senorita,
oh.
get a couple
This
of
is my
niños.
house.
Open your mouth a little,
This is my
relax
house
the
right
tongue,
here.
and say
Nice
ah.
senorita, get a couple
Repeat
of
after me.
niños. Maybe
Hey
even
Vincent,
a
welcome to my house.
Ah.
You want me to show
Ah.
you around?
jump in my
Ah.
next door neighbor.
I'm not doing it 3
big
times.
piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't even have walls.
Ain't got no fucking walls. It's just a piece
We
of
are
shit.
the
Oh, they do
worst
the yeah, they're teaching you to do it.
Ah.
It's super
The
useful.
next vowel is E.
Oh my
Open the mouth.
E.
Bring the lips up
Hey, I'd rather
slightly
have a
and
partial
raise the
wall
tongue
than
and
no
say
wall.
E.
Yeah, you're right.
Here's a tip. It's like the E in meat, but shorter. E. Raise
E.
your tongue almost to the roof of
E.
your mouth. Repeat after me.
And break.
E.
I'm gonna go on to the other side of town.
E.
Now this town's kind of dead, but there's a few people. You know,
E.
the whole cholera outbreak, you know.
E. The next vowel is U. Purse the lips as if you're going to whistle or say the word who.
Shooting range back
Like
here, I
this.
didn't know that.
U.
Where?
Try it. Release
U.
a short
Behind the,
U sound. U.
buildings here.
The lips are more relaxed with the Japanese U sound than the
I
English
think we should wait until
ooh.
daytime, like full daytime.
Compare Japanese U with English oo.
Is it daytime? I can't
Repeat
remember.
after me.
Mhm.
I don't see anyone here.
U.
There is no one here, not even in the saloon.
Maybe we should
Mm.
just wait a little bit. They'll probably spawn. Because we were here
The
earlier.
next
There was
vowel
a bunch
is
of people.
E. Open the mouth. Raise the lips up from their
Doo-doo.
natural relaxed position as if you're about to start
It's a
smiling.
vulture.
And release
E.
the sound saying E. Repeat after me.
Oh, okay.
E. E.
Gotta love vowels.
E.
A, E, U, E, O.
E.
Look at this turkey vulture. Do you want to eat it?
The final vowel is O.
O.
Think of the perfect circle of
The
an
pronunciation is so
orange.
interesting.
Round the lips as if
Honestly.
you're surprised.
Okay, I'm
And
lagging really
release
bad
a
on this.
round Japanese
Act like
O.
you're surprised.
Repeat after me.
O.
There we go.
O.
Yeah, see, pronunciation on point.
Oh, I heard a loud cock
Oh.
over here.
Heard a loud
O.
what?
Heard a loud cock.
Congratulations! You've learned the 5 Japanese
Yeah,
vowels.
Rooster.
There are many Japanese words made up of
Exactly.
vowels alone.
What'd you
Let's
think I meant?
practice. Repeat after
I
me.
thought you meant
Ow. Blue.
like
Ow?
Ow.
a big black.
Ow.
Ow. Did I say blue?
Ow.
Specific.
Ow.
Ie.
Yeah.
House.
A big
E.
black behemoth.
It.
Ie. Ie. Ue.
U,
Actually,
Ue.
U,
Ue.
E.
What were you saying? Make sure.
make
Yeah.
sure you fill up your water.
Wait, so the Japanese
Oh,
alphabet's made up
Japanese
of
may
vowels
seem simple, but mastering them is a crucial
Oh,
first
there's a
step.
local-
and
they're
consonants,
Almost
right?
every
Consonants?
syllable from here
coming
is
out.
formed on the basis of these vowels.
They're
brain.
Try
coming out of their
practicing
little
each one in a
crevices
mirror.
and hidey holes.
Perfect these
I don't think
sounds
this guy
because in
needs
the next
drugs. He
lesson
has, like, a
you'll
mask
master the
that's covered in
first
blood.
set of
This
consonants.
guy looks like he's done all.
What's
Yeah,
these
consonants, yeah.
pronunciation
I
illustrations
sold a
helpful?
joint for $14. There we go.
Please comment and share.
The Japanese is just a mix of the vowels and consonants. What it sounds like.
Oh, this guy, yeah, he's sketchy.
Hi everyone, I'm Michelle Yamamoto. Welcome back to the Ultimate Japanese Pronunciation Guide.
Yamamoto.
In this lesson, you'll master the first of
Is it
2
just that
consonant
one
groups.
guy?
Each group is broken down into rows, following traditional Japanese practice.
Yes, huevos.
The first of these is the K road.
That's
Ka,
our only
ki,
customer.
ku,
Good fucking
ke,
coughed on
ko.
me, man.
When pronouncing ka,
Becca,
ku, ke, ko, raise the tongue to the back of the mouth.
what you do?
Block the
Here we
breath
go, here
flow
we go, here we go,
completely
here we
with
go.
the tongue, then
Maybe,
release the
come here.
sound. Try it.
Come here.
Ka,
Drugs.
ku,
Ki,
ke,
Oh.
ko.
Ka, ku, ke, ko.
For ki, raise the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Release k
Hey, chase down this
and
old
make a sharp e sound.
Poor old lady.
Ki.
and sold her a joint.
Repeat after me. Ka.
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 I might be outside or something. Oh, I see her. Yeah. Come here, old woman.
Ka.
You think you're safe in our town?
Ka.
Alright, we're the cartel around here, lady. Alright.
Ki.
Buy your drugs or you're gonna be scalped, alright?
Ki.
I wouldn't peel your skin off and tie it to an anthill.
Ku.
Alright, good. She bought our drugs. I just see you chasing someone.
Yeah, because when you chase up with them and push them down, and you have enough time to aim at them and press E, and then you can sell them drugs after. You're like, hey man, sorry I pushed you. Here's a joint.
Ke. Ko. 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 Next is the S row.
Yeah, we're actually gonna go back there for a second,
This guy.
so people can
Hey,
write
mister,
this
do you
one
want some
down.
drugs? Come on. You know we're the cartel. If you don't accept, we're gonna skin you alive. Yeah, there you go.
Ka, ki, ke.
Okay, I
Wait,
think
no.
that's pretty much it for this town. Are you finding more people?
Just this guy. Sold him a joint. Got $10.
Ka,
Let's move out.
ki, ku, ke,
Let me get
ko.
this guy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mister. Do you see what's happening to him? Alright, here, mister. Buy drugs. There you go. He wants moonshine. Alright, let's hit the road.
Hey, let me rob this motherfucker real quick. Hey, come here. Hey. Hey. Fuck,
All
come here.
right.
Next is the S row. Sa. Shi.
He
Su.
stole 30
Ke.
cents.
So. Did
Come
you
on, get
notice
away.
that she is different from the English pronunciation of s in signal? In Japanese, she is romanized as SHI. So it's not s, but she. She. Also be careful because it's a little different from the English pronunciation of sh in she.
For some reason,
Don't round the lips like you do in English.
doing the hey, come here on that
She.
dude's dead body.
She. Repeat after
There we
me.
go. Okay, let's roll.
Sa. Sa.
The coppers will never chase us. We'll never get up.
Sa.
Can you sell
Sa.
this guy drugs if he's on a horse?
She.
Do you want to try Vincent?
She. She. She.
Yeah, sit
Su.
down.
Su.
Let me last him off.
Su. Su.
Does it so many times.
Se.
Oh, wrong button.
Se. Se.
Hey, come here, man.
So.
I'll sell you a drug.
So.
I got it.
There you go. There we go, Vincent. We can just do that. We can last.
Does it so many
So.
times.
So.
So,
I just sold
So-
a joint for $9. Yes, that's
Next
the
is
secret.
the T row.
Come here.
Ta.
Come here.
Chi. Su.
Do you want some drugs? Yeah, man.
Ke.
Yeah.
To.
Yeah, sorry for last
When you
one,
pronounce
off your
these
horse.
three
Vincent,
sounds,
there's another guy.
ta, te, to, you can pronounce the
got him.
t sound
Yes.
like an English
Come
letter
Come here,
T,
I'm gonna sell you
but
drugs.
softer. Repeat after me. Ta, Ta.
Here, man. Do you want some drugs? Sorry for my friend for last one you off. You know, we just wanted to, test out this new drug
Ta.
we have.
ta,
I don't have opium. He
He.
wanted opium.
Hey, come here, man. Maybe I got
He.
what you need. Maybe I got the
If he
plug
doesn't
for
buy
the
off you,
need.
he's dead.
te, te, to, 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 to,
Another one.
ta, te.
Alright, you
To.
that guy. I'm gonna go sell
The
this
next
guy.
sound is
Hey,
chi.
you want drugs, man?
that
The
was
first
cheap.
consonant sound is just like the ch in chicken. Chi,
This is so retarded.
chi,
Hey, man.
chi, Chi. The next sound is tsu. Be careful to pronounce it like tsu and
Man,
not
some drugs.
tu or stu. When you say cats in English,
Tu.
hear the ts sound at the end. Tsu. Repeat after me. Tsu.
There you go. One joint.
Tsu.
Alright, we should probably get out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this last guy, and then yeah, let's bounce.
Yeah, that's a quick way.
Tsu.
I think we've overstayed in this area.
Touch the tip of the tongue to the back of your lower teeth before you say this. Otherwise, it will sound like s. S. S.
Please buy something for me.
Great. Are you getting the hang of it now? Next
Yeah.
up is the N row.
And row.
Na.
I've made
Ni.
$24 so
Nu.
far.
Ne.
Alright, let's roll.
No. Place the tip of your tongue on your teeth
much have you
ridge
made?
and pronounce the n like in English. Put the front edge of the
Got
tongue
$63
between the back of
if
the
that's any
teeth and the teeth ridge.
I was at,
It's
like,
also
4.
nasal. You know you're making
So
a
that
nasal
is
sound when you feel
close.
your voice
That's
vibrating
Canadian.
up through your
That's
nose.
good, man.
Repeat after me.
We're doing good, Vincent. We're
Na.
actually making money.
Na.
Na,
Na.
Oh, that is a chasm.
na,
Na.
na,
Na.
ni,
Horsey,
Ni.
jump off.
ni, ni,
Honestly surprised we survived.
nu, 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 ne, ne,
Let me take her
Ne.
flank out.
ne, no, no,
I like
No.
how we kind of match with like,
No.
the white shirt, you know?
Next is the H row.
Completely by
Ha,
accident.
hi, hu, he,
Hey.
ho. Let's try these 3 sounds. Ha, he, ho. Repeat after me. Ha, ha,
That looks cooler.
ha, ha, he, 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 ho, 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 ha, he, ho. Okay, moving on to the next 2 sounds. He and hu. These sounds don't exist in English, so practice these the most. When you say he, your tongue position and mouth
Who's got
shape
less
is
of us?
similar to when you say e. So try to say e first and say he. E, he. E, he. He.
Hey man, have you heard about our Lord and Savior?
Repeat after me. He,
Marijuana?
he. He. Let's practice some words now.
Yeah, man.
Himo, string.
I was on that last one. I don't know.
Stop it. Oh,
He. Repeat
all I
after
did
me.
was slide
There you go.
over
He.
this.
He.
That's the way it looks, huh? All
I
right.
might be able to sell some drugs.
He.
Gonna move forward just a little.
He. Let's practice
There you
some
go.
words
Oh,
now.
I can't.
Himo,
Himo.
string.
Oh, I didn't realize you were
He.
behind me. Sorry.
Mo,
Himo.
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 Repeat after me.
Yeah, we
Himo.
just-
Himo.
We just
Did you see me
massacred
slap
Mike.
that guy?
Himo.
That was so funny. And then I
Emo.
shot him in the head. I was like,
The
hey,
next one
stop
is
it.
hu.
Bam.
This
Hu.
sound is unique to Japanese. Hu is like a soft, free-flowing th sound. Bring the lips together, but don't let the lips or teeth touch. Imagine you're getting ready to blow out a candle, but you're just allowing the air to escape. Hu. Repeat after me. Hu. Hu.
Antonio looks badass.
Hu. Hu.
Hey, look at you, man.
Let's practice hu in some words. Hune, ship. Hune, hune. Repeat after me. Hune.
I can do here.
My
Hune.
favorite town in New Austin right here.
Okay, let's review some more sounds and words. Repeat after
Hey,
me.
mister, want some drug?
Kasa, umbrella. Kasa. Kasa.
Casa.
Kasa. Shio, salt.
Chio.
Shio. Shio. Shio.
Oh, these people mourning over a loved
Tsuki,
one. Hey,
moon.
here's a joint. This really will help
Tsuki,
you.
Oh, hey,
Tsuki.
Sheriff, do you want
Tsuki,
drugs?
You found a sheriff?
Tsuki.
You found an MC sheriff?
Not doing it 4 times, lady.
Sheriff's office and
Mouse.
his deputy, I'm selling
Kuchi.
drugs.
Chi,
He just bought.
kuchi,
Uchi.
kuchi.
The sheriff just bought 1 cocaine for $15.
Natsu, summer.
God damn.
Natsu,
Ah, Natsu's name means summer, huh?
We do.
natsu.
Natsu.
Fresh grown
Hoshi,
from our.
star.
Hoshi.
Hoshi,
Hello.
Hoshi. Hoshi.
Oh yeah, this
Hoshi.
town's
Yeah.
filled with some.
I almost
We
got a full
heard a
page.
lot of sounds in this lesson. Some are similar to English sounds,
do what we
while
can.
others may sound new to you. Keep listening and practicing to
Sheriff.
tune your
Nothing
ears to the
strange going on
sounds.
here. Hello, deputy. Would you
You're
like
more
a-
than halfway through the consonant groups. In the next lesson, you'll master the remaining consonant groups. What was the most difficult sound for you to pronounce?
Yeah, the
Tell us
remaining
about it in
consonant
the
group. How many
comments.
consonant groups are there?
See you in the next Ultimate Japanese Pronunciation Guide lesson.
Oh, that's
Excuse-
you. I thought you were a fucking deputy for a second.
Excuse the hell out of you. How
Yeah, a
many?
little bit.
Yo, what?
Man, my guy does look like.
You kind of look like a
2 more
Hi,
consonant
everyone.
groups?
I'm Michelle Yamamoto. Welcome back.
Hello,
to the Ultimate
Michelle.
Japanese
Everyone say
Pronunciation Guide.
hello. Hi, Michelle.
In this lesson, you'll master the second of the 2 consonant groups. Again, this group will be broken down into rows. The M row is next. Ma, mi, mu, me, mo. The consonant M is the same as the English m sound as in
Wait a minute.
mat.
Wait a minute. Wait a
Close
minute.
the mouth.
I should probably separate this into groups too, like group 1. And we'll flip the page. All right.
I'm gonna sell one more. I'm gonna wish a bounce.
Do group 2. How do you spell consonants again? It's CONS, and I'm a dumbass. I already had those right. ONAN. There you go. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, I'm putting my drugs inside my
Ah.
horse just in case we get stopped.
And it was
Okay.
I'm in the saloon. Come meet me out front. I'm selling one more thing and then we can bounce. All right. Cocaine for $10. All right, let's roll.
I made $56.
Hell yeah, dude.
How much did you make?
Like 30. I want to say. Stealing one of these horses. All right, let's roll.
They mark a location.
Ma.
We're gonna go to Valentine.
Valentine. I have $108 $8.
Me.
Nice, Vincent. We made bank today, man.
Moo. Me. Mo.
Should I get my hat on?
Continue on.
Put the lips together and make the nasal sound mm. Repeat after me. Ma,
Ma.
ma.
Gotta be a slow start, boys, but
We are
this
the
is
one
all
man
important to
group
learn
Ma.
Japanese. I promise.
Ma, mi,
It's important that
Me.
you know the vowels and consonants
mi,
and the
Snake.
mi,
pronunciation, apparently.
mu, mu,
Everything.
mu,
Moo.
mu, me, me,
Ah.
me,
Hi.
Hey, should we
Me.
sell here for a little bit?
Mo,
Yeah, you go ahead.
mo, mo, mo,
I put all my stuff in my
ma,
horse, so just in case we
mi,
get stopped,
mu,
I'll be
me,
the distraction.
mo.
And you go.
Did you notice that when you say mi, the tongue position
18
changed?
bucks, hell yeah.
The front of your
Yeah.
tongue is raised to the roof of the mouth because it's influenced by the following.
You guys think she does her
E
hair the same
sound.
every video? Or is like
Me.
back-to-back videos?
Mi. Next is the Y row. There are only 3 sounds of this group in modern Japanese. Ya, you, yo. Y
Oh.
sound is the same as
Look at that, yo. Yeah, yo.
$10.
Oh no, I should have wrote that over. Oh, whoops. You.
Man, the chief has a damsel in distress.
Oh.
Alright, let's roll.
Oh,
Take it. Oh, I just
that was a
had
complicated
whip
one.
zip, ad pop up on. Cash stand.
Oh, there's 2 more guys I missed.
Okay.
y
Go.
at the start of the English word you.
I mean, I just got
Repeat
'em,
after
right?
me.
Yeah.
Ya. 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 You. You.
Boom,
You.
boom, boom.
You. Yo. Yo.
I'd say that was worth it. Just made
Yo.
another $35.
Yo. The next group is the R row. Da, di, ru, de, do.
Ri, ru,
Lightly
re,
tap the
ro.
teeth ridge that's just
Alrighty, we're gonna write this one down as
Shit, I
well.
ran over him. He was a sinner.
Was he now?
Mm-hmm. That sounds to.
Mm.
The Lord guided my horse into him.
Ro,
The Lord guided
Oh.
my horse right into his face.
and out. I mean, not really, but that was terrible. Yeah. Japanese characters are so intriguing and so hard to write. Alright, we're good.
behind the top row of the teeth with the tongue. It's very different from the English R sound. It's actually
Ah.
similar to the L sound. Don't roll your tongue.
Ah.
Ready? Repeat after me. Da,
La,
da,
la, la, la,
da,
la.
di, 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 do, do,
Getting down.
do, do, de, de,
Damn, Moo, wait up. How much stamina does that thing have?
Boom, boom,
it has
boom,
like
half
boo,
his
doo,
own.
doo, doo.
de,
Oh, goddamn.
do,
Fucking using up all my
No.
stamina just trying to catch up with you.
Bam, 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 bam,
No.
bam.
Oh my god, I'm Thursday.
do. Now on to some words. Repeat after me. This, squirrel.
This,
This,
Here, when we get to
This-
Valentine, I'm gonna give you all
this-
my money and then we can split it in half.
this,
this.
karai, spicy. Karai, karai,
Karai,
karai.
karai.
I still
Next
have,
is the
I-
W
I-
row.
I only sold
There are
W
only two
row.
sounds in this group in modern Japanese.
That's really sad.
Wa,
I
o.
know. Well, because like
The W
all the
sound
people
in
I got
wa
were dope.
is similar to the English W sound. However, ease the pressure a little when
So
you
wanna
round the
mooch
lips.
off all the
Repeat
money I got
after
from
me.
my sales. I see
Wa.
you.
Well,
What?
Wa.
What?
I
Wa.
still made 60
Wa.
bucks.
Wa.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
The O sound is grouped in the consonant W group, but it's pronounced the same as O in Japanese. Repeat after me.
What the fuck?
I
Oh.
tried to jump
Oh.
on the back of your
Oh.
horse, not to rip you off of it.
I'll take your horse.
No,
Oh.
Vincent, please.
O.
Vincent, please.
The final
Vincent.
consonant
Why
is
didn't you just take the fucking horse I was
can
on?
stand
Because
alone
Mm.
and is a syllable on its own.
Can you tap out for a second?
Mm.
Let me find a meme for what's going on.
Block the breath flow far back in the mouth so that the breath flows only to the nose.
Let's see.
This is known as a nasal sound. Repeat after me.
I must, Vincent.
Mm.
Alright, it's my
Mm.
duty to find a meme. You do not understand, I know, but I must.
Mm.
I must, Vincent.
Practice this sound with words.
Alright.
Repeat after me. En,
Mm.
yan, e, n,
Mm.
en,
Mm.
en,
Mm.
Nihon, Japan.
Nihon.
Nihon,
Nihon.
Nihon, Nihon. What about this word? Honyaku. Translation.
Honyaku.
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 I bet you
Honyaku.
remember this one.
That's nice.
Honyaku. If you put the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth when you say you would say honyaku instead of honyaku. Make sure you don't touch the tip of your tongue in any place
Honyaku.
in your mouth when you say Instead, it should be suspended in the empty mouth space. Be
Honyaku.
careful of this word too.
Honyaku.
Sengen, 1,000
Seng-
yen.
Sengen.
That is your
Sen-
character.
Sengen. That's hard. Sengen.
Sengen,
Fat thighs. Do you
Sengen.
see those thighs on that
Sengen.
guy?
Sen.
Don't
Sengen.
say
They're like
Sengen.
bulging out.
Make
Sengen.
sure that you
Senen.
keep the tip of your
Sen.
tongue suspended in the empty
Sengen.
space and don't
Yen.
touch it to
Yen.
any part
That's
of your
hard.
mouth and say Sengen.
Totally not yours over there.
Had a stroke over here.
Sengen.
At least it looked like it.
In
Almost.
some cases, the sound is influenced by a following consonant. The first case is
What kind of horse is this?
unmei, destiny.
Unme.
Unmei,
Unme.
unmei.
Unme. Unme.
It sounds more like an sound because it's influenced by the following consonant sound. Unmei. Can you tell the difference with the sound in this word? Sanka, participation. Sanka, sanka. The
Anga.
transition between the and ka sounds like the nasal sound ng. Again, sanka.
Sanga.
Okay, repeat after me. En, yan, e,
En.
en, en.
En. En. En.
Unmei, destiny.
Ume.
Unmei,
Ume.
unmei. Unmei. Sanka, participation. Sanka.
I think we had enough
Sanka.
examples. Thank you, though. Michelle, please move
Sanka.
on.
Congratulations.
Too many examples.
You've now learned all 46 of the basic sounds in Japanese. You've learned many words already, so now you should practice saying words you know. Have you ever seen kana characters with little marks on them? You'll learn how to pronounce them in the next lesson. How confident are you about your pronunciation of da, di, du, de, do?
I don't want to overload people with too much information. So I think for today, that is a pretty good start. I mean, we've been streaming for 2 hours, and we got a pretty good amount of things going. We got a lot we could summarize here. Oh wait, let me actually put you where you see it. We got a lot we could summarize here. All right, I filled a page, and the beginning of another. And we learned a lot. We learned the vowels, the consonants. We learned basic introductions and the structure of their language, which we do know is a maritime language. It is not a stress time language like with our English language. So, with that, I think I'm going to call it for the today when it comes to the study stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned new things about Japanese that you didn't think you did before. And for future people watching this, I hope this helps with the beginning part of learning Japanese. I will be continuing with this probably tomorrow. I want to try to do this once a day where I just sit here and learn Japanese with you guys. Whoever joins. But yeah, thank you guys for joining in. And if you like my content, I stream at least once every week. I don't have a schedule yet, but I will once I start getting a little bit more audiences. And if you want to see different versions of my content, go onto YouTube and go over there and check out my horror content where I play horror video games and stream it. So, also, if you like my Red Dead gameplay, go and join Red M to the West World Roleplay server, and we can get going on there. So, you guys have a good night, and fucking be devilish, be handsome. You know it. Deuces.